Well, the song you've done about your dad is it's an amazing piece of work, and for the many years that I've been lucky enough to talk to artists like yourself, one recurring theme that's come up quite a bit, and particularly this year because of all of the things going on, but the theme of horrible things leading to great art and art that is not only great to consume, it is also very helpful for those who consume it to understand the bad things in life. And I would have to think also helpful in the creator of that art in sort of coping with bad things themselves. So with all of that in mind, tell me about the creation of this song. Because again, I don't mean to harp on it. It's an amazing piece of work. And I can't even watch the video anymore because I watched it once and it was just...
Yeah, I haven't watched it since we've released it.
Yeah. So the song, please. I know that was a long lead in.
No worries. No, thank you. I think when it comes to music or any other form of art, if, at least for the creator of it, if it's well intentioned, it's a very therapeutic experience, and that's what my music was for me. Throughout any negative times I'd been through, like I put everything, all of myself into this music that I'll be releasing over the next year. And Distance was one of those. My father had struggled a lot health-wise over the years. It'd be up and it'd be down, and it was a tough thing to deal with. And that song was just kind of an expression of where I was in the moment, and imagining whenever the awful thing does happen, what I would feel like without him in my life. And it turns out I hit the nail on the head pretty much, because when I listened to the song after everything happened, it hit me in a completely different way. And I was like, and that song wasn't done yet. So it was like, I think I need to finish this and put it out for him as a tribute, and have, the proceeds go to his favorite charity. And it can just be like this last little gift for him. It's almost, I saw a comment somewhere where it's like, it's almost poetic in a way, where when I was born, he dedicated 316 to me. And when he left us, I dedicated Distance to him,
That is one of the greatest examples of the circle of life, I think, that has, ever been created. When the song was done and it comes time to maybe clue people to it, who did you first play it for? And also when you first played it for family members, what are those circumstances like? Because that's not just like, hey, I did this song, check it out. There's a lot of other things going on there.
Well, all the close people in my life had already heard it, because the idea on its own was in existence for a while. It just hadn't been fully finished and then mixed, and the last 10% of the work is what we had to do in order to get it out there and get it mastered and all that. But yeah, it moved everyone I showed it to. I mean, I remember when I showed it to Dad for the first time, maybe it was out of pride or also just the song in general. He cried when he heard it. And he didn't really even, I don't think he was aware of the significance of it for me. He just understood it as a song about loss.
And, as any parent would be, I'm sure he was just so proud of you, not only for that music, but the fact that, you were able to make it in a very big band and hold your own, and all the other things that you've done. I can't even imagine how much fun he had coming out to see you with bands like Tremonti and other combos you played with. That's a pretty special thing, I believe.
Yeah. His pride is what keeps me going to this day. In a way, it's almost like I don't care what anybody else says about me, because my dad believed in me more than any other. So
I would be curious. I know you've received all sorts of feedback on the tune. You mentioned the family and how they were kind of there for the evolution of the tune, but once this hit for the public, what was the feedback coming back? Obviously, your dad is beloved and has been very, very important to a lot of people. So this song really kind of, I think, clutched everybody in a pretty strong way.
Yeah, I think it allowed a sense of closure for many people in a way. which was something I wasn't expecting. It was just kind of a thing for me to put out there and be like, hey, this is for Dad. And yeah, but to see not only such a huge amount of people get closure for my father's life in a way, but to have so many people relate to it in general with a loss in their own, because this year has just been so awful. But even in general, and I think that's what, I tend to write my lyrics from a perspective where it's like, it may be a personal, I may be drawing from a personal experience, but I like to write it in a way where somebody can derive their own meaning from it. And it was nice to see that happen to a certain extent, because I think anybody can relate to a monumental loss in their life.